Back for part 3. Would have recorded minutes after the first one was finished recording because I have nothing else to do right now besides just record a ton of these episodes. Probably even finish the act at some point tonight. Well, other than just because I'm bored in my mind, because I want to get to Act 4. I haven't done any planning for it yet, other than I know like a handful of cars from the preview that I showed in the trailer type thing. But aside from that, I have done zero planning. I know what one of the extra characters will be. I know what one non-HW character, one non-Hot Wheels character will be. I know of 4 people that'll be there in the next act, and that's about it. In any case, on to Highlands, the first event of episode 3, or let's say episode 4. I did that last episode too. I almost called it 4 when it's 2, which... Now I'm probably going to get to Act 4, I'm going to probably call it 3, because it just seems like something I would do. I have a drink next to me that I just really didn't even utilize in the last episode, and that's why at the end of the recording, my voice just, quit. You, probably heard me clear my throat, 27 times or so. Struggle to even finish my sentences. Also, you know, other assorted problems. Someone drove by, I don't know who. Alright, and here we go for, I think, 4 laps of the Highlands, yeah. Danny gets a bad start. Act3 almost sneaks up his inside, but there was not really room for that. And Act3 is being left with the sharks of Twin Mill, Metacog, Vert, and so on. Alex in 15th. He's already in 13th, and probably not going to be long before he's in 11th. Because Metacog's car, as we saw at Monza, isn't terribly fast. Straight line, this thing only gets to 165, 170, and that's not really enough when Vert's car gets to 198. As many vehicles up ahead are just kind of kissing the wall a little bit. Burn is leading, with Bedlam in 2nd, beaten 4th, because Twin Mill just took it from him. So I think, unless something extraordinary happens, I think Twin Mill is going to win this race as well, and further increase his points lead. Yeah, he's already gone. And I suppose you won't even know until lap 2 if the likes of Alex or Blossom might even have the speed to get up to him after this point in time, or if he's just gonna walk away now with Bedlam, Burn, and Beat covering his tracks. Danny and I are fighting for next of kin. I hold off Danny and forced Beat to move over a little bit, even though I was nowhere even close to him. Now I am. And I have now passed Beat using my car's quite superior handling. Yeah, Tunnel's a bit gone, I would probably say. It's more or less a choo-choo train going back down the field from Bedlam on, really. All the way down to, like, I guess you can kind of say it'll end at, like, 10th here with Silhouette and Blossom being a little bit detached, but up there it's hairy. I think the Twin Mill and Vert might be the only one to come away from this race without some body panel damage. I would be over half of the field with, like, at least yellow damage on more than one part of their car. Zion shoots down the second position. And Beat's kind of blocking for against Danny and Vert and everyone else that poses a significant threat to this group of people. It is a choo-choo train from 3rd to 11th. You hit a wall, Blossom. It's not the goal. Can I make the move now? It looks like I might. And I do. Burn is not happy about that and locks his brakes in frustration, apparently. Danny has finally gotten around to Vert will do so next. Well, there's really been nothing uncharacteristic happening. Alex! What are you doing? Thank you for revealing that, Twin Mill. I would probably have completely missed that if we haven't just suddenly encountered his car doing 10. Oh, we even get to see it, I think. I don't think his car is battered that much yet. Oh, no, it is. Oh, another one. Yeah, I don't think Alex's car is in good shape anymore. Well, darn it, I want to see what happened to Alex that gave him all this vehicle damage. And why he won't just accept that he has lost, because his car is, like, that's not good. That's a lot of damage, as one Phil Swift might say. You're holding things up, Alex. Oh my god. Get off the road! Alex! It was even on lap 1. I wonder if he did it to himself, or who hit him? Maybe that's why Blossom has so much damage to the front of her car. Maybe she hit him. Who knows? I don't really see anyone else with front end damage, I don't think, that could have possibly done it when Alex was kind of in her area as well. Blossom being the only one that started behind him other than that, and that has no car damage. So it had to have been Blossom, if anyone at all. Well, that obstruction has given Twinwheel even more of a lead than he had before. Well, this is an interesting thing that I actually had to consider myself. When the game was a little older, I think there was like an update that happened not long ago that I'm thinking and hoping fix this. The Porsche Panamera had a problem around certain tracks, such as this one, or the Nordschleife, wherein the AI wouldn't shift properly, and they would blow the motor in a race that was more than like 2 laps. Well, Bedlam is the Porsche Panamera, which means they've either fixed it, they fixed the AI, they fixed the car, or by the end of this race we'll have more than one person limping home. Because Alex seems intent on not going quietly into that good night right now, but I would think everyone else would kind of prefer if he did. Also, Vert got really badly hurt and affected in other ways by that whole kerfuffle. That's where we need a bigger track map. I want to know where Alex is in comparison to Twinwheel, who's got a damaged car again. I wonder if he just ran into Alex or if he hit a wall somewhere. Still 11 seconds clear of me. Burn another 6 away. 16 Angels has clearly benefited from all of what Alex did though. He gained many positions and is close to beat now. So what also kind of helped a little bit. Everyone from then back has been really badly negatively affected by Alex being a blockade for like 20-30 seconds. That's Alex right there. How will Twinwheel react? Well, he'll react by just seeing it and slow me down to a crawl. Alex is literally moving to block Twinwheel. Oh, naughty Alex. Come on now. Alright, I could have just cut down there. You need to get off of the track. Burn just that inhuman reaction, which makes sense. He's not a human. Alex just has a don't never say never, has a can't say no attitude, but I think everyone else is saying yes right about now. He is disrupting the flow of the event just by sitting there. In most other racing games, the AI, when they've had a critically damaged car, they pull off to the side of the track and just kind of stop and retire. AI in here do that too. A good example of this was Act3 at Monza, where he pulled off to the side because his car had been wrecked. Alex cannot even turn. What is this AI doing here? Yeah, he has a lot of suspension rake because his car he's holding the wheel to the right and he is not even turning. So everyone else has finished the race. Burn with another outstanding finish from Beat, and Burn with a podium. And I'm in second. If Twin Mill wins again, that doesn't really surprise many, I don't think. Bedlam, despite what I actually thought would probably happen, does not lower an engine and holds on to 7th place. Even Act3 holds off Vert for 13th, which isn't that impressive, but... yeah, we're not even... we have to wait until Alex finishes the race, I think. Or at the very least finishes the lap, and I don't think he's close to that. I don't think I can do this. Nope. I'm still in reverse. Yeah, I'm driving the wrong way. I don't think didn't think it'd let me do that. Alex isn't even on the map right now. No. I don't know if the game will reset me from reversing. This thing doesn't want to listen. Oh, it's windmill! Well, there's the injury if we needed it. Ah! Does the red car Alex, or is that Blossom in there? Danny? Okay. Ow. Okay, so he is close. That has affected nothing, by the way, so don't freak out. That doesn't change the results. By Twin Mill just absolutely dying on me. The only thing that changes here is that, I don't think that was good for Raceman. He's already kind of a little hurt from something in between. The game is actually counting Twin Mill in 4th. I'm kind of concerned. Come on, just start pushing, guys. Yeah, this Twin Mill is just dead. So that was interesting. Anyway, as we move on from that, Twin Mill definitely has a lead now. Thing is, Vert couldn't really get into the points, getting like closer to everyone in points because he didn't even finish in points either. He too only finished in 14th. So we didn't get closer to Alex and capitalize on him not even finishing. And here's one. This one's always exciting for one reason or another. It's been probably the highlight of both acts so far. Let's hope it, lives up to that hype. As if it's punishment for doing so many dumb things in the last race and not just getting off the track. Alex starts in last. Oh my god, the henchman got off to an abysmal start. He can burn a temporary lead, but it's Twin now. He's going to eliminate that lead right about now. It's a very old group of cars on the podium for this moment. One from like 77, another one from 84, and one from 68. Not in that order, but you know what I mean. The GTO is from 84, the Lamborghini is from 77, and then the 68 Ford GT40. Hey Burn, you wanna maybe confuse Twin for XC3 for a split second here? If it isn't too much to ask. You want an interesting Act 3 here, and the only way that can happen is if Twin Mill stops winning races. You know what I mean? Or let's say you can block him for long enough for Vert, Danny, or Alex to get up here. Vert's in 11th, Alex is in like 15th or 14th. You have that, who can, but probably won't. And Blossom is here in 9th. So yeah, he is uncontested, basically. Vert's like defensive, or not Vert, Burns' defensive driving is the only reason he's not already running away with it. That won't matter as soon as we get onto the actual straightaway. I am getting invitation. Oh my god, this is strictly popping today. And there it is. See you later. Where are you going, Silhouette? As that passes the henchman, Danny will attempt to repeat history. Blossom has gained nothing so far, and nor has Vert or Alex. He's only passed XT3 in this entire race, so that means Tuna will be extending his lead to up to 47 points. Meaning he almost like clinches by like round 11, pretty much. At max, he can score 25 points. Meaning that if he's leading by 50 at round 11, around 13, he's already won the championship. In the next two races, you don't even have to show up for. controller's battery may be depleting as we speak. And the evidence will lie in if the mic audio starts to get suddenly incredibly staticky. Or if I start cutting in and out randomly, that's when we'll kind of know that the battery is getting low. Danny and Blossom have moved up pretty quickly now. I said Danny, well... No, he's actually fallen. Vert and Blossom have climbed. Quickly enough, anyway. Alex, though... That's, it's not looking too promising here. I think we fit Tiki Island, folks. Alex is soon to be eliminated at this rate. Henchman is trying to hold on to the 6th. I don't think it'll work. That GTO doesn't have the greatest acceleration. It's only good in top speed, really. As I'm sure we'll see in about 5 seconds. Metacog is interfering with Bert's idea, but Blossom can still carry it out. And she will go to literally every direction. Burn and 6 Angels are fighting. They've been doing that plenty in this entire thing. Alex is finally into 12th. Oh, mind blank. That was terrible. What would the... I think my mind literally just, like, broke for a moment. For, like, a good bit of that lap, my entire brain just crashed. I guess the, big collision with the and with Raceman, I guess, after the like at the end of the last race, and this didn't really affect his physique any. Oh, that is threatening. There should be 5 laps based on that length, but in this situation I'm not sure. I'm really upset that it isn't, because the extra lap and a half, or lap and like 2/3 at this point, should be enough for that to actually catch and challenge Twin Mill for the first time in like 3 races. This is one mighty cult following you have here, 16 Angels. Ooh, pardon me. spread a bit out of that corner. It's Six Angels versus Silhouette, light and dark basically. Burn versus Vert, and Blossom versus Metacog. Alex has finally gotten up on his feet, and he's now probably going to go ahead and catch that group within due time. Especially when they're fighting like this. Blossom dives onto Burn. Onto Burn, not onto. He didn't hit him. Also behind Alex is yet another doggy pile of cars that are... This track, man, this is a legendary course. I don't know what it is about Mugello, but there's always just like packs of cars. That is within striking distance here on this final lap. But I really want to watch this. Yeah, Burn is going to maybe get demolished by the entire field here. I actually don't know. Not by Metacog. Metacog is dead even with him, and actually Burn is getting back away. These four are coming in an orderly fashion right now, so I don't really know if there's much to watch for them, but this is the fight to the finish. That versus Twin Mill. Twin Mill probably has a couple of vivid memories of this character in his mind, planted there from mostly Track Attack. Well, that's not really how you get him. The grass is not faster. What do you think this is? Mario Kart? Doot 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 doot. No, it really isn't. Oh yeah, Burn did stay ahead of Metacog, and now Alex is about to challenge the two of them. Okay, so it won't be 47 points. It will be like... No, it's about to be 43. But that's still a disconcerting gap. The GT40 is too fast on the straightaway. Definitely got close. Oh, very apparent. And we'll see that extra power come into play right about now. And as for this group, nothing doing, really. Vert will try and get Silhouette, but I don't think he's close enough to attack. No. And he'll instead miss the corner, and he just needs to be sure to not give the position up to Blossom. And those two are in a separate time zone, though. As Twin Mill, or not Twin Mill, 16 Angels finally, and the whole, like, 20 seconds later, finally crosses the finish. Oh, a Silhouette almost got Vert across the line. Actually, he might have done. Metacog takes 7th, Alex with only 8th. That's not going to help him any. The henchman has scored once again. Act3 is the new delivery guy. The car cannot keep up at all. Now we're on to the final round of Episode 3. Back to Red Bull Ring. As we move on to the actual race now, it was being texted many things, and Twin Mill now starts last. Well, we'll see just how well you can overcome adversity here. I didn't check the points gap, but I guess we'll see it after this race. It's Alex's turn, assuming that he doesn't, you know, screw up again. So Vert and Alex seem to be dead even for now. We'll see if that holds well later. Oh my god, Metakaga got demolished off of the start. He started 9th and he's down almost in last. Twinmo already in a points paid position, so I don't think the adversity is going to get in his way too much. Also, we saw that brake lock there, Act3. That acceleration, there's only 9 corners of this track. Coming out of them, Vert will win every time against anyone that isn't Silhouette. Alex is a little more maniacal underneath, like when under braking. That only gets you so far, and Burn would prove that being too aggressive under brakes can hurt you and your opponent just as much as it actually helps. And speaking of Burn, he is not a fan of this track either. Danny is stuck behind Act3 a little bit. This beat clears him pretty quickly. Now it is Danny's turn to follow up. As I get to watch that in Silhouette battle. Vert and Alex are still in a dead heat, with no one really in range to challenge that. Blossom is next, and you know, just of a fast car, like Vert and Alex, but she's also like 5 seconds away, I'd say. Held up a lot by Bedlam, I'd assume. So what is getting really up close and personal with that there. Nah, she's only 6.5 seconds away, technically 7 from Vert. Alex is apparently faster in 1 lap, but that's not a deficit that's enough, I don't think. Twin Mill already to 4th. Oh my god. Well, that apparently nothing mattered at all. And nothing else matters. Alright, 16 Angels. 16-year-old's like, I want that place and I want it now! Me and Danny have apparently been really close to each other a lot in this particular act. I don't know why I just let off. It's not like he was in my way. So what is being inconvenienced right now? But that and the henchman just fighting, and no, Bedlam and the henchman. That's in like right behind them. Yes, that is in right behind them. What am I even saying? I do not know. I wouldn't imagine Blossom is getting any closer to those two, despite them fighting all the way around the track at this point, even though Alex isn't really that close. Probably exaggerating the truth a tiny bit. Vert with a new fastest lap, but it's not actually his fast. It's not actually the fastest, it's just his fastest. Blossom is faster. Huh. If she had sort of 10th, maybe she'd be winning right now. Who knows, really? When Vert and Alex basically started pole because Bedlam was not really that much of a threat to them. As you can see, he's not really a threat to most of the top cars at this current time. And he cannot pass that which he has beaten on multiple occasions in the past. Oh, Alex has apparently cleared Vert. I don't know how that just happened, but it did. Now Vert must, I don't know if he asked if he must, but he will probably fight back. But apparently Alex was just too fast. So I mean, it is a 3-car fight for this championship, not just 2. However, we need like 5 or 6. That's when it's competitive, not 2 or 3. Let's see if these two have improved their lap times, or if Blossom is still catching. Yeah, I would kind of say a little bit. Blossom is still faster, and going faster still, just like, not enough. 3/10 a lap, catching 4 seconds is not going to get you to the lead. Now, Twin Mill is also now faster than all 3. Now, here is definitely a rivalry, if I've ever seen one. That is following 16 Angels. Bedlam is just being shuffled, though he hasn't really lost any more positions since the last time I saw him. Maybe because Beat and I don't actually have the speed to get around him on this track, which is more of an acceleration track, which is probably why Vert even had anything to say about Alex for any period of time. And Blossom is actually catching Vert. I think Vert has reached his limit. And seems to have nothing more for Alex. I was one reason why I thought this Nissan GTR would be a good pick for Vert. And the other Hot Wheels films that weren't World Race. Vert has that Power Rage, which we saw on Track Attack, which is kind of like a tuner sports car, almost like what Suzuka or 24/7 or Sear Tuner would be. And kind of an import tuner themed car. And this Nissan GTR looks kind of similar. Blossom has basically gained nothing on Vert in the last lap and has actually just gotten further away. No, I think it's actually the same, but Vert has gotten further away. Alex, unless he makes a mistake or Vert gets like some sort of like second wind, has won the race for sure. This race got very spread out, very fast. And top four were kind of close, or are kind of close. It's just like, I want it to be closer. Right now, the only thing that's gonna really happen is Twino might catch Blossom to like within a second of Blossom, but that's still not winning the race. Yeah, this race was, I would not say the most exciting. Vert is close to Alex again, but that's too little too late to get around him again. Maybe if you had an 8th lap, you might be able to hack it somehow, but your second win didn't come in time, and I think Alex is going to still win anyway. Unless you pull something like a lunatic dive here, which you cannot, you physically can't, unless you want to go out to the red and white over there. I mean, he did get back to Alex, and like I said, with another lap he might have gotten back past, but is not enough. And Blossom will hold on for a podium position. 16 Angels will actually keep his 6th place by the looks of things. Indeed. And from here on, we're basically just waiting for everyone else to finish, because I think that's our finishing order there. I was literally kissing Bedlam this entire race, but because never find the desire or power or anything for that matter to just pass him. Twino was 7/10 a lap faster than anyone else, but he started in last, I think. He didn't start very well. Yeah, I think he started last. So, Twino has a 30-point lead with 6 races to go. Vert has become relevant in the championship. He can challenge for it if he gets a good race over both of them. He can pass Alex if he doesn't score and get to within a win of, or almost within a win of Twinmill. However, to pass both of them, it would take 2 races where Twinmill didn't score and Alex also did not score, and Vert won both races, which, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's also not very likely. Unless, like, Twinmill gets battered in both Monza and Highlands long, which, again, especially the Highlands is going to be interesting, because, like, it's the Highlands. We saw what happened before, and that's the reason that Alex isn't really leading the points right now, is because he lost out on a potential, like, top 4 or 5 there, because his car just got destroyed, and I never got to really see what did it, and I'm kind of upset. But it is what it is. Yeah, Act3, and this is kind of about what I expected, is the new kind of delivery guy. He's scored no points. I don't even think he's gotten outside the top 12 in this series. And to be honest, I don't really know if he's ever gonna in this one. I haven't ended the video yet. Until next time.